Okay, we have a lot of Pokemon news to talk about today, so let's just get into it. The first thing you want to do is open up Pokemon Sword and Shield, go to Mystery Gift via code, and then spell out Gigantamax. When you submit this code, you get 20 battle points for free. So we're getting near the end of the first Battle Stadium season, and we're going into Season 2, and this is a nice little gift that Game Freak has given us to commemorate Season 2 of the Battle Stadium. And just in case you've missed it, there's also quite a few other events going on, that since the Nintendo Switch is region unlocked, anyone that puts in these codes is just going to get stuff. So present is going to be 10 luxury balls, Gigantamax is going to be the 20 battle points, and then we have Kurt balls, special balls, and stuff like that by doing the Ball Guy Mystery Gift event that we saw a few days ago. But that's not it. Let's check out the rule update for Season 2, because we're going to be in VGC territory. And this is also pretty nifty as well, so we can download the rules from the Battle Stadium. I mean, this was also in Generation 7, but they've pre-uploaded the ranked battles. So yeah, we have Season 2, you can download these rules right now, and that's going to be for single battle. So 15-minute battle time, look at that. We had the first one with no time limit, and suddenly a 15-minute battle time. Oh man, I don't know how to, I guess we're just going to see how this goes, especially with the your time and stuff. There might actually be a legitimate chance to just do like timer stalling trolling. I did that with Bidoof, I think. I did like the AFK Bidoof strat, like back in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Like if you do it intentionally because you lose a battle otherwise and you're like trying to drain out the last couple of turns, that's a scumbag move. But I might try to troll with this one because I think it's a big mistake by Game Freak to have this much timer stalling potential and a 15-minute battle time. I've had like 20+ minute battles on the Battle Stadium, so things will get sped up. I wonder what this does for my strategies and like ultimate teams and stuff. I'm not going to be able to have that PP war with Toxapex versus Duraludon again, so that's going to be something. However, you can just straight download the rules, and that's going to be pretty cool. We can even see the details if we want to. So then we have this as well. Double Battle, Rank Battle, Series 2, effectively the same rules. Battle time, 15 minutes, your time, 7 minutes. 4 Pokemon, double battles, and we can even go online and check out the individual details. So this is like an interesting little web page that we have here. But another thing that's kind of interesting about this is that some Gigantamax Pokemon are allowed. So for Season 1, all Gigantamax Pokemon were banned, but now we have Charizard, Butterfree, Pikachu, Meowth, Eevee, Snorlax, Corviknight, Dreadnought, Sandaconda, Centiskorch. So any Dynamax Pokemon available through the events, like just downloading the wild area data, that's going to be usable as well. We know this because this is the VGC rules, and it's also going to be the same for singles. So we might see some interesting Gigantamax at the same time, and then that's pretty much it at that front. But I think it's really cool that we can kind of like update these rules, download the rule sets, and have this just kind of ready to practice with. And I want to know what you guys think about that. Competitive Pokemon is starting to get serious. You download the rules, you can practice VGC with your friends, and then soon it's actually going to be a part of the Battle Stadium, so the ranking will be a decent reflection as to what's going on with VGC 2020. And I can't wait for that first online competition. You know, they were talking about that there's ways to potentially qualify for Worlds via online, so I wonder if they're going to straight out give like invite slots or insane amounts of championship points, and if it's good enough, it could get really interesting real quick. So that's starting to kick off. As for other Pokemon news, there's another Pokemon game that exists, guys. Pokemon Masters is still relevant, and to be honest, they are popping off right now. There's been like non-stop rallies, tons of events, gym handouts, legendary Pokemon, new upcoming legendary Pokemon, and now we have this going on for today only. So December 24th, a special present. An event that lasts only one day begins tomorrow. Well, that's today now. If you beat Rosa, which is a super easy free battle, you get 1,000 gems. That's 3+ rolls right there. Then you get your daily login bonus, and then there's like an extra login bonus for 300 more gems. And now there's also bingo and some other updates. It's looking pretty awesome. And then we have the Lance announcement. New story event, 2 champions, is coming soon. So Lance and Cynthia are finally going to be in Pokemon Masters. Months late, I don't think people care. Game is dead to them already. It looks like there's like not a second chance for Pokemon Masters, even though they honestly deserve it. Like, so much insanity is going on inside these games, and we have the update to back it up. So here's bingo. If you've been like a dedicated player, you get massively rewarded because a blackout bingo for the missions that they have is 6,000 gems. If you just complete all the bingos, then there's Elite Four notes, Gym Leader notes, all kinds of crazy bonuses coming. So you're just getting showered in rewards right now, and then just like a lot of bonus stuffs. They also changed the super courses. So instead of having to do a super course 3 times, you do it once, and then you get triple the rewards in that one. So your dailies are a lot easier, they're a lot quicker. Got some other updates going on right there. There's going to be difficulty level changes and adjustments. That's going to be happening later on. And then we also have daily missions. Ooh, I can't wait for that. That's actually starting up on Christmas. Cool. So daily mission content and rewards are getting a renewal. Daily vouchers have been added as a new reward that can be exchanged for all sorts of handy training items. And there's just going to be more daily exchanges, monthly exchanges. This is going to be some really, really cool stuff, guys. Pokemon Masters is good. So yeah, it's pretty crazy on the Pokemon Masters front right now that if you just log in and play the new content, you can get like 8,000 gems in just a few minutes. So that's wacky, and honestly, it's like, this is what the game should have felt like at launch. It feels like a much more complete game. It feels like a much more rewarding game. It seems like it has all of that gacha pool in there instead of just being like the Pokemon grind game. Now it's actually like fun and interactive and has a lot more rewards and compelling content like that. I thought it was fine at launch. A lot of people didn't. The fan base dropped off super hard and people stopped caring about it. And unfortunately, like I said, I don't think this is going to change much of anything. Like the Mewtwo event didn't bring people back. Anime HQ has updated their Pokemon Masters revenue chart, and it's looking pretty bad. You might be thinking, hey, it's stabilized, but this is just already like cutting off the biggest parts of growth we've seen, because I think for the blue event, there was like $350,000 made in a day for revenue, and now we're at 10K and it's tailing off, and this was like with the beginning of the Giovanni event for Mewtwo, so that didn't really bring people back. People didn't really get super excited about that, and yeah, we've seen days as low as $3,000. So massive drop off for Pokemon Masters. Even all the changes. You know, there's been multiple incredible quality of life updates, so many login rewards, just gym handouts and stuff like that, and it hasn't even like brought a significant part of the audience back. It just seems like the people that didn't quit are just the only people enjoying the new stuff. So comment down below how you're feeling about Pokemon Masters. If you're playing the entire time, this is just really nice, but if you're trying to get back into it, there's a lot of new stuff and it might be overwhelming, but there's still a lot of like really good rewards and events and things that are ongoing at the same time. But yeah, Pokemon Masters is looking rough. Also, 2 brand new Pokemon games were just randomly released for Facebook, but don't play them. They're terrible. If you want to experience Pokemon Tower Battle, I recommend checking out my video where I played it. It's just a disappointment, and apparently Pokemon Medallion Battle is Asia only. So that's some silliness. And then to round out this day of Pokemon news, I just want to kind of keep you guys up to date with what's going on with Pokemon Sword and Shield sales, because they are still dominating in Japan. So we have like the weekly sales figures for Japan. Pokemon Sword and Shield, 231,000 units, and this is pre-Christmas, guys, with 2.5 million Pokemon Sword and Shield copies sold in Japan alone. And then we also have Nintendo Switch breaking 10 million in Japan. So things are about to get pretty crazy. And then we have the roundup for Amazon. We have the results of the best-selling video games of 2019 on Amazon. Just the best-selling video games on Amazon combined. Pokemon Sword and Shield take first place of the best 2019 games. So the sales for Pokemon Sword and Shield still looking really strong, and then we're going to see what happens for Christmas, and that's going to take some time, because with all these like sales figures and numbers, it doesn't yet count digital downloads, and those have been on the rise. Now you might be hearing people that are like trying to doom and gloom it, like, well, it's not doing as good as it should have, or, you know, the sales are still worse than Pokemon Sun and Moon. We don't have the digital sales to like really back that up, and digital sales have been on the rise, especially with the Nintendo Switch being region unlocked. Tons of people are going to be getting their games earlier through like Japan or Australia or something like that, instead of actually just like waiting now at GameStop, which is also dying, or getting an Amazon shipment or something. So the fact that Pokemon, if not all of these Nintendo Switch games in general, are dominating Amazon as everything is shifting onto like the eShop, that's still really powerful. So we're gonna have to wait until like March, when Nintendo has their earnings release. That's when things get fancy, and that's when we're going to come back here, you know, to the top-selling title sales units, because we don't have this update. We're going to have, like, through the end of December 31st, then Nintendo's going to update, and we're going to see where the sales actually lie for Pokemon Sword and Shield. So we're still a few months off for the definitive statement about it, but Pokemon Sword and Shield is still doing well, and we're going into the big Christmas game. So I think that's a good update. Got some fun stuff going on, codes, new battle things, keep an eye on Pokemon Masters maybe, trash Facebook app games, and then Pokemon Sword and Shield is still holding it down. So you guys, enjoy the video. Hope you all have a Merry Christmas as well. I'm still gonna like upload or stream tomorrow anyways, but just gonna get that out there. And then thank you very much for watching.